YouTube, what up? What's going on? It's your boy Clippity Clippers. Back at it. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how how you boys is really not the kid. So we're gonna kick it off this way. We're gonna start off at the name calling. Like I said, if you see the title of this video, you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. Alright? So before we go on, me, I'm a degreed person, right? So I want to show you that I'm a little bit more degreed than you, right? By zooming in on you and getting your attention a different way. When I was growing up, I went through a lot of verbal abuse. People ain't really put their hands on me because they know I was the type to strike back. I was called a bunch of names. I had, a couple of problems or whatever. But one thing I was called a faggot. It wasn't just my father calling me a faggot, it was my uncle calling me a faggot, my cousin calling me faggots, and all of that. I never did nothing homosexual, and uh, that was the only definition at that time that I knew what that word meant, because that's how it was taught to me, especially being around everybody's Lord and Savior, Max Kellerman, the biggest faggot of them all. Since you niggas like using my name, right? Since you like using my scar, incorporeal, intangible, since you like using my family's last name, Barksdale, right? Whatever comes your way, since you want to be me, for instance, Kai Cenat standing next to my father, calling my father his uncle, and not knowing I would be his Uncle Boopie's son, is just self-explanatory of my life. I'm the type to have one of my older thoroughbred cousins that's on my father's side but related to his mother, grandma's side, not the Barksdale side. I'm the type to green light my father because I went through too much abuse. Being a kid, not having his last name, having a shahada before I could call, talk, and walk, and being labeled as Muslim. Okay? My father has a very degreed life where he structured incorporeally to listen to the white man and the white woman and obey all of the rules that they have in their society to make it to the end. Now, I'm not going front. This is the end for everybody, the end to our assimilation. Okay? Whether you want to me, whether you want to look at me as being a prophet, being the only person with a chakra and living my life in a modern day society, if you don't understand that religion is wrote in sections in different parts of the world, that's why it comes together and becomes a reality. If you don't understand that by now, then you need to understand my prophecy. I'm not going to be the one like Jesus Christ to show the magic, and then when it's time to throw a punch, not throw it. And plus, I'm not going to be like Moses and just slap somebody and put him out, and kill him that way. I'm going to give you everything you deserve, and everything I want to give you. So, you people can sit up here and you could be mad about whatever you're mad about, but let's just be real. At this point in time right now, you people were not supposed to see me. Had you people been acting accordingly, you wasn't supposed to see me. You can't be me, brother. No matter how much bread or how much laughing you think you can do, you can't be me. Before I knew a faggot was a piece of food, or a faggot was um, timber and timber, I guess like wood, bound together, used as fuel. Before I knew that definition, before I knew the definition of the word faggot meant a man with blue eyes, people fail to realize that not telling me that my eyes are the color blue, right? And you using this word against me, they fail to realize that it was gonna come back to haunt you. Just being real with you. Nothing I can do to this point but just tell you the truth. I don't like a lot of you niggas. I don't like most of you people. People that like me, they love me. They don't just like me. You either love me or you despise me. Despisement is hatred. If you have no feeling towards me, you despise me. You don't love me. Okay? I'm very content with that. And I don't give a fuck anyway. Okay? So I'm gonna continue to annoy you guys in the corporeal, live in the flesh. If you want to be a demon, there's no such thing as a devil, okay? A devil is man-made. A demon is a slow processing thought in the negative. So I showed you on social media that I'm stuck in the negative because my eye color is purple and not pink. Okay? So understand that. It's violent. So you guys are thinking about me, and I keep telling you this. I'm not changing anything. You have to fight me. If I sat up there and took abuse by my own father, and a lot of people are bury themselves if they're not good enough for their parents, don't you see I'm the total opposite? Don't you see I want everything dead and gone? Everything. Everything that existed. Everything that put me through something, I want you to expire. I don't give a fuck about nothing whatsoever. I'm gonna live every day, every second, every moment in a laugh, in a kid. Just like you do at me, I'm gonna do it the same way to you. Because at the end of the day, we alive, right? And your money means nothing, and your clout means nothing. I'll beat your fans up. I will beat your friends up and your family up, and burn your riches. That's how heavily rooted I am into this situation. I didn't come to this situation to die. I already died 7 times. That's why you motherfuckers is infatuated with me. I have every color in the rainbow to show you that I died every single time it came back. My expiration doesn't go as planned for you people. I don't have a respect, and I don't have to respect anyone. Anyone. That's how I'm gonna live my life. I tried my damn hardest to be a citizen of a regular fashion, and you giddy people, you people that's really giddy, all you do is just target me like the little faggot ass motherfuckers that you are. I have nothing for you but good looks. I have nothing for you but just to fuck your bitch. I have nothing for you just to be a pimp, take your money, and give you a transgender or another gay fucking faggot like how you want. That's all I have for you. I don't know what else you want from me. I left my religion purposely because I'm sickened by how it's portrayed in America, especially in New York. Okay? So I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck no more. You're messing with an entity, you're messing with an embodiment that was purposely abused by his family. Think about it. My father, the nigga's mother, gave a picture of me to strangers so they could cabbage patch me and follow me my whole life. All because I had a fucking chakra at the age of 7. Had I not been true to myself and kept quiet and used my quietness as a weapon, my silence as a weapon, you people would have just ran all over me and tried to give me mental health my whole entire life. I only care about my 2 cats. That's it. I don't care about shit else. So you're not going to get a change. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you've been through. All right? You see transparency in my face. There's no fear. Okay? When you get a red chakra, for everybody that's looking for the color red to be intimidating, the only truancy of being rooted is when you come back to life, you come back angry. So when I died, before I died, I was angry and I came back more angrier. You niggas never get nothing from me whatsoever. You're just gonna get your ass whipped or you're gonna get your ass killed fucking with me the wrong way. Now I'm a man, right? I can apologize when I'm wrong. Doesn't mean it's sincere, and I understand that. But if the words, if they toot your own horn and they satisfy you, then whatever. If you are looking for me to change, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna continue to bully you people back. I'm gonna continue to say what I gotta say. I'm gonna continue to make you my children. You niggas is my children. You're my beautiful Cabbage Patch daughters. You're my beautiful Cabbage Patch sons. That's what you niggas are to me. Until we fucking expire. If the black aliens, right, the African aliens, if they are coming here in November, guess what? Guess how I feel. Fuck them too. I hate them just as much as I hate the white ones. Nothing's gonna change. I'm not gonna change my mouth. I'm not gonna change nothing. Okay? I'm sorted and booted to fight right now. As a matter of fact, I just threw up because I ate too much. I want to be the size, right? I want to be your size because you cannot fuck with me. I want to be your size so there's no excuse. You see what I mean about Kai Cenat. You see what I mean about Blue Blood Sports TV, right? You see what I mean about the whole Caribbean race accompanied by the Spanish. You already see the shit. I'm not laying down for none of you niggas. I'm gonna continue to run in your mouth and fuck your bitches. Since you want a kid that looks like me, since you can produce a kid that to try to look like me, science. Since you're caught in my subconscious and you're caught in the incorporeal, and everything you hear from me and my father's subconscious, you just want to build off of, I'ma just wreck your shit. So ask yourself that. Ask yourself, are you really established and accomplished? Y'all sat up there for years thinking about a person you never knew, like some fucking weirdos that you really are. You want to make sure I'm not happy. You want to make sure I'm not fucking nobody. You want to make sure I don't see my kids. You want to make sure I'm sick. You want to make sure I get jumped. And I'm still here. Now, not to boast and brag, but the community is targeting me. That you either want to suck my dick or you're trying to get me to suck yours. It's just not gonna happen. Not to boast and brag, but you niggas didn't learn that shit already. That I had dropped 2 of you niggas, maybe 3, permanently for the same shit you're still doing. To the point where the government wants to just stop the whole thing. Like I said, make a purge, right, in the sanctuary city right now. You honestly think right now in the state of New York, if y'all bring out Channel 12 News, Channel 7, 5, and Trump issued a purge right now, and they had a weapon supply where they dropped the guns and vehicles out the sky, and everybody wants to band together, right? Everybody wants to band together and come together and not hurt nobody in the purge. Do you really think you niggas have a chance with me? Live on camera. You niggas are gonna die live on camera through the hands of Chakra. All the fucking way. You understand that shit, right? You understand that I was around Donald Trump when I was a baby. I'm telling you, I remember my shahada that was putting on me at a wrong time. If you look at the age of reasoning, which these white people figured out, because the human brain goes through developmental stages, I was tampered with before the age of reasoning, what makes everybody wrong. Do you niggas really think that y'all kept doing the same shit my whole life? That you could throw a purge, Uncle Donald Trump, who has been thinking about me, the cute little gorgeous baby that I was, trying to turn me into a fucking girl and fuck me, right? Do you really fucking think that you niggas can come outside during a sanctioned purge and this motherfucker wants to do and think everything is all good and I'm here? No. New York, you have no chance. You have a better chance of putting me back on the Indian reservation in Virginia and then doing that shit. I might fucking come up here. I might escape the reservation through the back door, underground, like fucking Escobar or whoever the fuck, Chapo, and pop up in New York just to pop all your fucking balloons. You niggas have no chance. I'm practically daring you niggas. I'm practically daring you to throw a 24-hour purge and think it's sweet. Like I'm not gonna fucking kill everything moving out here. I don't give a fuck if I speak to you every day. Nobody's living. The only thing that's living is my two cats. That's it. They're gonna stay upstairs, and none of you niggas are not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna put all you niggas down. That's just how it's gonna go. So if it's not a purge, and I know the law like the back of my hand, you don't think I'm gonna take my shot at you? All you did was come into my life subconsciously and ghostly and listen to a white man that's a fucking faggot homo pedophile who'd rather touch a little kid because the Spanish people won't allow him to fuck a transsexual. You understand that shit? Just because you're lying about your age, I don't give a fuck. Just because you're 10, 15 years younger than me, I don't give a fuck. I've had it. You're done. My parents know. Everyone knows. See, I let a lot of shit slide, right? And I wanted to be called soft because I knew I had a red chakra from kicking ass. I wanted this situation to get this worse, to give you niggas confidence, so you could finally address me in the proper way, in the gangster way that you wanted to address me. I'm just saying. So now that this shit is here, and if you read in your Bible, if you don't continue your savage path, you are deemed a coward, and you should die 1,000 deaths. I only died 7, bitch. Understand that shit. And came back in the neutral of a second. So, with that being said, since we got all of these parents, and all of these non-parents, and all of these black people that's accompanied by these white and yellow people, nothing changes. You're going to have to physically take me out of my physical flesh for it to change. The way you want it to. The way I want it to is going to be justice. This is the way I get it. I deem my justice either or. You're either going to die in a fucking alternative accident, or you're going to do it my way and be publicized that way. That's it. You do it the proper way, right? And that's my way. Or you're going to die the way I want you to really fucking die. Because the way you niggas all die, you all die at the same time. You understand that? I don't mean die like change colors or flowing like blood, red. I mean you really gonna fucking collapse and never live to see the next day. That's where it's coming from. You have to read between the lines. So I'm not changing nothing. The faggot shit stands. I was called a faggot. My eyes is blue. So do what you do.